saw Chris Hanson a couple of days ago. He interviewed someone that was a victim of Epstein. And this was when all of this, and let me be clear before I say anything. Whether you're 12 years old or 20 years old, your pain is 100% valid. And that, because of that piece of shit man and hundreds of other ones that were all playing his disgusting fucking devil game, they're all condemned to hell. We all know that. But watch it. She said that she got trafficked by Epstein when she was 20 years old. And she's way older now. She's like, I think she was in her 50s. And when she was talking to Chris about this, it was like she was right there. Like everything just happened again. Like she just went through it yesterday, and they put her on a talk show the day after they rescued her, and they wanted to know everything. The emotion, the crying, her needing a cigarette, her just going from emotionless to reliving what happened. Like it was really, really jarring, so it doesn't make any sense why you would want to impose your will on someone like that, someone that genuinely thought they were going to get a modeling gig, let alone a kid. I can't comprehend that shit. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like the idea of you wanting to like interact with, have, what the fuck is wrong with you? That don't make sense. But seeing it, not the act itself, thank God, but seeing, the way these guys were within these still frames of pictures, the way they were like the posturing, the all of this weird shit with these young girls, it was fucking disgusting. And this goes back to my point. Like I'm saying, on one hand, I can't handle, I'm not a big social media fan. I like you, but if you're important, you're in my phone. I have your number, you know what I mean? I don't need to go on social media to hit you up type shit. I will, because there are some times where I have friends that are overseas or whatever, fine. But overall, I could give a damn. And then you have stuff like this, right? I don't want to look at it. I probably shouldn't be looking at it, right? But because of the time that we're in, and because of, my job as a, I am a content creator. I have a platform. This is my podcast. And though most of the time I like to keep things lighthearted and, never really like to focus on one thing. I kind of like to just have a bunch of like ideas bouncing off the wall. And then one day I'll catch one and then I'll talk about that. When something like this happens, it's really hard for me to say nothing.
You'll never see me again.